Well, hello there, you lovely fisher people. Oh, phone's pinging already. Yeah, how rude. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I'm interrupting yet another video. But as circumstances are with the coronavirus and all, I know we're all fed up of hearing about it. We're all fed up with it. But I had to do this little short video before you watch our next video. I have cancelled all future matches. Did that last week. So I won't be filming any more fishing matches until things are safer, and everybody else is going down the same road. So that's just so some of you people, if you see the fishing videos, you're not telling me off. We have cancelled all our matches, but the good news is we've still got 3 to upload, and one of them being the Golden Rod Qualifier. So I hope you're really going to enjoy those. But I know you're all looking thinking, what is going off with the Barnet? Well, no, what to do is it's DIY. I'm no good at electrics. Just kidding, just kidding. I've been in the bath, and when I dried my hair, it was like that, and I thought, Andy May don't have them problems, does he? Neither does Matt Pilley. A few people that don't know who those people are, they are mighty fishermen in the fishing world. Mighty, mighty fishermen. So, no hairdressers open, no barbershops open. I might as well DIY. And my wife hates it short. Cheeky. She's not listening to this shit anyway. So, it's coming off right now. It's out of here. And hopefully by the time it grows back, we might all be back fishing. So here we go. Oh, come on. Beautiful. Oh, she's going to be moaning about air everywhere, isn't she? Anyway, let's have another go. Straight down the middle. Get in. Number 3. Set at number 3, boys. Got to get it as low as possible. God, that's thinner than I remember it. Don't remember it being that thin. But it's coming off. I'm going to do it all, aren't I? Can you see how sharp that is? That is ace. Come on. Get off. Get out of here. Right then, people. I hope you all stay safe. That was really ridiculous, isn't it? I hope you all stay safe. Best thing to do, stay in like Boris keeps telling us. All be safe. All make sure you're on the bank in the future. So while I'm getting rid of this lot, this grey owl, my wife's going to hate it when she sees it. You all stay safe. Enjoy this next video. Don't forget, guys, fish on when you're allowed. We shall see you soon. GoPro, stop recording.
GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.
GoPro, stop recording.
GoPro, stop recording.
It's not behaving itself, is it? Get right out there, get right out there. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Don't really know what I'm doing here, but anyway, ta-ta for now. We'll see you soon. Turn it off myself. Still going. I can't even turn it off. Another go. GoPro, stop recording. I won't stop recording. Job done. Hey, right. All ready. When I say I'm ready, you saw I drew peg 63 on Specimen Lake. Now, I didn't think it was the end peg, but it is. And I've been told you need an end peg. But I've noticed those guys over there, I mean, Gordon Bennett, they're casting a mile there, aren't they? They must be casting past halfway to get into this end peg water here. Which to do right, because there's nobody fishing there, but some mighty casters, mighty. I'm pretty sure one of them's Grant Albert, I'm not sure. He's got the kit on that he normally wears anyway, but some mighty casts going off. Right, never fished it before. I'm in the water a little bit. Peg 63. The guys told me there are some bream here, so what I have done, at 25 metres, I've actually baited up with like some maggots, casters, ground bait, and some micros as a skimmer line. I'm hoping I don't have to use it, but the bream in here can be quite substantial, you know, sort of 3, 4, 5, 6 pound even. So there's no point ignoring them if nothing's happening. I do actually quite fancy it for a pull, but it's not fishing as well as the I hope it's not blowing too much because this wind's right in my face. I hope you can hear me. I do actually fancy it for a few pulls. Now what I've done, I've gone quite aggressive, I think, really, for this time of year. I've gone for a pellet line at 19 metres short. I do know, I've heard down the grapevine from when you've heard stories, do know these carp can come in, and when I've thrown a bomb out there, it's lovely as the bottom. Oh gosh, I hope you can hear me. It's lovely as the bottom. So I've put quite a few 6mm pellets there, and I'm going to attack it with a little feeder on, as if I were using it as a bomb line. Pellet and bomb. I'm going to put an 8mm pellet on. Fishery pellets, of course, that I've been feeding. So I've capped quite a few 6mm pellets off with some micros, and I think I put 4 or 5 in. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to touch that for a while. I'm just going to leave that. The 2 lines I am going to concentrate on, I'm going to sit and wait on the... Again, I've gone out with a bomb. I quite like the bottom at 38, 39 metres. Good grief, Penfold. This bloody wind. I always get it in my face, don't I? So I'm out there on the Duro Banjo feeder and a dumbbell juice. I've got the orange one on, and I'm going to squeeze some of this on next time. I forgot to put some on this time, and I'm going to put a bit of bait booster on. See if it's a magic ingredient to get a few pulls. You never know, you never know. The guy next to me, no, not the guy next to me, like 62, 61 I think he's on. He's already qualified, he's practicing. Apparently he was telling me that this is the end of the lake to be to get a few pulls, but the weights that have been coming from it have not been as good as the match lake. I think 200 pound on the match lake the other day, but they're not in my section. I've got to try and win this section here. So you never know. I mean, like I say, it's all new to me. Absolutely no idea what's going to happen. So there are my lines. I've got a short line at 19 metres, which I'm going to attack with a pellet later on, 8mm pellet, 6mm pellet. I've got one at 25 metres, which is going to be a skimmer line, and I'm at the minute I'm at 38. It's just nearly 39 metres. That's my long line. Nice, comfortable cast with this wind in my face. I can get further if I want to, but I did like the way the bottom felt, and I had how many second count did I had? I had a nearly 4 second count, so not too deep for them. We shall see how we get on. So let's hope we have some mighty pulls. Come on. Oh, I'm all excited, but you know, I could be right disappointed at the end. Right, over and out. Oh, anyway, GoPro. We have been practicing at home, haven't we? Now, you behaved every single time. You didn't miss a beat, did you? So GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, video mode. Ain't doing it, is it? It's going to get some rolling pin when I get home. Goddamn GoPro. GoPro. See you soon. Oh, two swans just moved in, say hello. They said GoPro start recording, it recorded straight away. It must talk swan language. And it's weird this. I've missed 2 bites and I can't weigh it up. It's like go straight round and then there's nothing there. They're either mighty line bites or I'm just semi-skimmed. But I did forget to mention to you, I have one concern. I don't know whether you can see on the camera or not. Well, you'll certainly be able to see these, but I'm quite a bit further back, I'm sure, than normal. If I get a decent fish on, I'm going to really struggle to keep them out of there and keep them out of there to my left. And where that first one is now, that it looks like there's a right snag there. That is my only worry. But I just thought I'd give you the quick update. We're about an hour in. I had 2 bites. They were like really sharp pulls. I don't think they were carp. That's my only worry. So I'm going to give it another go on this. And I spotted a bream on my skimmer line. It was a decent sized one as well, but not exactly where I've baited up. It was probably about 10 yards to the left, but roughly the same distance. So I've got to give this another go. 2 bites, 2 casts. I've just been told nobody's had anything up there, up to my left yet. Wrong way round, Alan, wrong way round. I'm pretty sure the guy I thought was Grant Talbot, or thinks Grant Talbot, I'm pretty sure he's had a fish. He's casting a gazillion miles. Don't go that far on my holidays. Don't know whether it is Grant, but he's certainly got that. I think is it Drennan? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, just thought I'd give you that little update. And I can't speak swan language, so I'm going to turn it off myself because GoPro doesn't behave. See you soon. Right. Just cast in on my skimmer line. I was only in 5 seconds. It went straight round. Just as I was tightening up. So I just hope there's no snags down there. All this flooding and what have you that they've had. It doesn't feel too bad. There we go. And the one that I saw top earlier was, oh, it was definitely a bream. It was certainly bigger than this one, a lot bigger than this one, but that's a good sign. Just hope that we're getting some mighty bream. Nice, would that be so? And I was getting little taps on my Jura Banjo feeder at 39 metres, and I missed a couple of bites, and I suspected that they might be bream, skimmers, roach or F1s or something like that. Well, you must those again. So thought I'd at least see that one, because apparently nobody else has had any fish down there. So let's get back out there, and in fact my mate Brummy Phil, there you go Phil, he says, and that's where we are at the minute. He says, I say that's where we are at the minute. Well, that's where we are at the minute. I had to give him a mention, but he's the worm master and he loves his silvers. When he was fishing down Birmingham and all over the place, he was called the worm master, so he'll be mighty pleased that I've caught a bream, or a skimmer, you want to call it. So over and out, little update, see you soon. Right, I did have another little skimmer, and tiny little bite, and this feels like a more significant, I think it's a skimmer. Not a lot of room, I don't want to be guiding them into all these twigs and roots and branches, but yeah, it feels a bit better, this one. Guy did say there were bream round here, so I've not seen a great load of landing nets go out. There's only one worry I've got 2 grebes fishing where I'm fishing, and I think they're doing better than me. Greedy little buggers. Yeah, it feels alright, this one. I'm happy catching these, but I know somebody gets a mighty carp in here, you know, they can be up to 25 pounds. I think the biggest one's 30 something actually. Oh yes, that's a mighty bream, is that? That's a proper slab. That is a proper slab. We'll have those any day of the week. I catch them all day. They keep turning up. That's got to be at least £4, maybe more, maybe, yeah. That could be £5 even. What a mighty bream. I'm more than happy with that. I'll just put that there, just hope it don't get caught on anything. Stay still, stay still. Oh, he's wriggling for a bream. It's lively as he's been. Wrestling with it. Look at that. That's a belter, that one, isn't it? I wouldn't mind about, you know, a proper net full of those. What a cracking update. Larford Lakes bream. Somebody did say there were some nice ones here, but I wasn't expecting them like that. Get in. Right, over and out. GoPro, stop recording. Oh, I didn't have anything on the last cast. I only gave it 5 minutes because the bite's been coming pretty quick, and this one came in 19 seconds. And I think it's another bream. But it wasn't half a cracking bite, straight round. I thought it were a carp at first, where it went round. So I hope it's another great slab. Duzzo lid. Oh, come out of there, yeah. We don't want you in there, we don't want you in there. No, no. Oh, that's it. I think it is. It might be a carp. This, it's stuck. Oh, god damn it. I think that was a carp. Maybe a small carp. Yeah, straight in my hook. That was a right take, that. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. God damn it. Right, change that hook length because the hook's straightened a little bit. Right, over and out. What a shame. It dried up on my skimmer line. I started getting roached out. So I've just gone on the short line that I put some pellets on. I think I've got a carp. It's only a small carp, I think. But first cast, 8 minutes. It's gone around banjo feeder. Oh no, it's a big bream. Another big bream. Hey, can you believe it? I thought it was a carp. What do I know? Oh, there you go. Another quick update. It's not as big as the last bream, but it's more than welcome. I thought it was a small carp. Yeah. Talking semi-skimmed as usual. But anyway, that's a nice little update for you. There you go. He's not too bad, is he? It'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. There we go. Let's get back out there. Let's get another one heaved in. Where's the mighty carp? I've heard that a guy been walking about. He says that they're catching £2 skimmers over the other side. But I've not seen a great deal of landing nets going out. So unless there's just 1 or 2 catching them. Somebody's had a carp over there. I think whether it's Grant or not, I don't know. But with the Drennan gear on, he's had a carp. I've only got now about £8. But this guy says that there's a good chance they could come on this short line that I've got. He actually says next to that tree, but it's that snaggy down there, and I'm not far enough out to guide to guide them out. So I didn't want to get too close. I'm at 19 metres. I'm going to give that another go. That came after 8 minutes. There's got to be a carp or something there. I've refed the skimmer line. Put another couple of feeder fulls in. These quite big. So I am feeding quite aggressive today. I just think the size of these bream, it won't take long for one of those to mop up the bait that I'm putting in. So topping it up, giving it a rest, have another go, and we'll see where we go from there. See you soon. Right then folks, just a little quick update. Just had a couple of passerbys, one of them's who's fishing. I'm actually not doing too bad in my section by the sound of it. I mean, I've heard John Arthur's in my section, and he's only had a couple of small ones. And then there's a guy a couple down from me, he's had a carp about 4 or 5 pound. Well, I think I've got about 8 pound, which is not brilliant on here. So I think it might be time. To target some more skimmers. You know, you just know there's big carp in here, and you want to go for them. You know, but the way things are going, it might be as well trying to target those. So I'm going to give this another go down here. If I don't have anything, I'm only going to have a 10-minute cast on this, and then I'm going to go back out and target some more skimmers, I think, and see if that produces any fish. And then I think I've got to alternate between those two. I did have 1 or 2 strange bites long, but again, I don't know whether they were aggressive, you know, fish swimming past quite quickly, or they were just small fish, because they were decent bites, but there was just nothing on the end. And the way that I'm fishing, if you get a bite like I had, it's self-hooking, so it was just a little bit confusing. It happened twice, so I feel a bit reluctant to go long. But you know, I've got a few fish in, not brilliant. I don't think it's fishing fantastic. I reckon a couple of mighty carp might half put you in with a chance. But you know, I've heard that they're catching skimmers over there. I've not seen too many landing nets go. I do know that, like I say, I'm not sure if it's Grant Albert or not, but whoever's got the Drennan top on, he's had a carp. I've seen him have 2, but having said that, I've not been watching every 2 minutes because I'm watching my tape. So that's where we are at the minute, Phil. That's where we are at the minute. So I'll give you another update shortly. See you soon. Right, another little roach. Just gone on my long line. This time it was a decent bite. Don't think it's a mighty fish, but I certainly think if this isn't a carp, I'll be very surprised. It didn't half go around, but if it's a bream, it's a mighty bream. Must have been drinking Guinness if it's a bream. So try and keep it out of these branches and roots, because we are pretty close to them. It's been drinking Guinness. Bloody hell, that was a mighty bite. Mighty. I nearly put rod in. Right. Well, it's not bad, is he? Not bad at all. I wonder what the worm master will be thinking of these beauties. So that's another one. I think we'll put another couple of 3 pound. I'll put 2 on, 1, 2. So that takes me to double figures. Ooh. Right. Let's get back out there and see if we can get another one. That came after 6.5 minutes. See you soon. Right then, people, fisher people. I've not had another one yet. I had a strange bite on my long line again, but I did put some bait to the left of this tree. Now I've gone a few yards away from it. I'm not going next to it because there's just going to be millions of roots under there. I just know there is. So I'm just having a little try down here. I'm not going to spend too long down there. Just see if any fish have turned up. I am planning on going back on the skimmer line, but with a Duro banjo feeder this time, just to see if any carp have turned up over that bait that I've put out there. Or even big bream will do. Happy with those. I've not seen too many landing nets go out, but like I said, I don't watch every single one. There's about an hour left, 55 minutes, an hour left. I really could do with, this is the hour to catch a carp, I think. I really could do with a couple of lumps. Because I mean, those guys up there, Johnny Arthur's up there, he's a mighty fisherman, is Johnny Arthur, mighty. I could just do with some decent fish, just to bump my weight up and see if I can win my little section here, my section of 10. Pay for a bit of petrol money. I think I've got about £10-ish. Like I said, I've had another little roach in there. It's not great. It'd be nice to walk away with about £20-25 today, wouldn't it? That'd give me a fighting chance. But you never know, I don't know how anybody else is doing down there. One carp in here, they get £25 carp, they're right up there again, aren't they? Pretty same for me as well. Exactly the same for me. Really enjoyed it here. Really enjoyed it. I mean, poor old Phil with this River Severn flooding it like it did. But what a fabulous place. It's a great, as you're coming into coming through all the villages towards Larford Lake, it's a beautiful place, well worth a visit. And I'm sure when it's in its prime, it's fantastic. So I'm definitely back here again at some point. So I'm ready to bring this in. I'm going to go back out there on the skimmer line, but with a Duro banjo feeder. If I have no joy there, I have got the 19-metre line I've got to have another look at, and I might have another look back down shore to see if anything's turned up. So like I said, I have fed it a little bit more aggressively than I probably would do. But the weather's been reasonably mild, it's just the influx of water that the place has had. It is coloured, so I don't see why. Well, it certainly hasn't put them off too much, I don't think, anyway, because I mean, on the long line, I fed nothing there. I just went out on the Duro banjo feed, and I've had a couple of little taps and that one bream. Well, actually, I think it might have been an hybrid, to be fair. Because it did look like it got a little bit of roach. It didn't have the hump on its back. So, that's where we are at the minute. That's from me mate, Phil. Right. If I heave into a massive one, I shall get back to you. People are messaging me left, right and centre. I want to see if I've been a mighty fisherman or a semi-skimmed fisherman. See you soon. Well, I've hooked into another one. What I did this time, I put 3 maggots in the band on the Duro banjo feeder. And I think it's another bream. Not been drinking quite as much Guinness as the last one. Why can't it be a carp? Oh, he's trying now, he's showing his muscles. Come on, stay on. Yes, it's another bream. Yes. Well, another little skimmer. It's about £1 and a bit. So I've broke double figures. Hey, I love catching bream, but it's not enough on this lake, I don't think. There we go. £1 or so, give and take. Better than nothing. Right, another bream update for you. Here we go. GoPro, stop recording. No. People, I've just had Darren Cox round. He's not doing too much down there. He reckons about £14 or £15 is winning this 10 peg section. Well, I've got 11 on my clicker and I've gone short down here, and I've had a liner. It was a proper carp type liner. Do I stay down there or do I go back out where I've been catching 1 or 2 of those bream? Decisions. I've got about 20 minutes, there's 20 minutes left. 1 decent carp, having said that, they might catch carp as well. Having said that, a decent carp could, there's a chance of winning this section. I mean, Darren Cox is a mighty fisherman. He thinks I ought to stick it out down there. But it's like my margin line, really. I've always thought if there's nothing after 5-10 minutes,
If I were using pole, if there were nothing there, mind you, in the summer, I'd probably be out after 2 or 3 minutes. It is coming towards the end of winter. Do I stick it out? Do I leave it in there and hope for one good pull and one good fish? Or do I try and catch another bream out there? It'd be nice to get a nice big one, about £5 bream, that'd put me in the hunt. So I'm still in the hunt now, I just need one decent fish. I might have a chance of winning a section. So it's decision time, I'm not sure what to do. I have tried it twice down there, that's the first sign of fish I've had a liner there. Or do I go back out there? I'm not sure what to do. And it's been 4 minutes since I had the liner, nothing's materialised. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. One more decent fish. You see, I've just had a slight liner there. There's something there, but will it go for the trap? We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. Bit of Elvis for you, bit of Elvis. Oh dear. Just go and say it for me. Go round, go round. I don't care who you are, mighty fisherman, professional fisherman or not. When you know you're in the hunt, you just want that tip to go round. I want it to go round whether I'm pleasure fishing or match fishing, but oh, I feel pressurised now he's told me that. It's great, isn't it? One decent pull, come on. But having said that, if I get a mighty fish on, I'm going to try and keep it out there, on there. Oh dear. It's great, isn't it? Just love it. Right, over and out. I'm not saying GoPro stop recording because I don't speak swan. See you soon.
Right then, fishy people, you see him sat in car, no wind. GoPro was behaving herself. I think of that rolling pin I gave her last night. It is the day after. Right. God, I had my chance, didn't I? I had my chance. Drew peg 63 on the Spessy Lake, and it's not fished particularly well. Oh God, now my phone's misbehaving. Right, I've got the results here. I've come second in my section. Before we get onto that, you saw what I was doing. Picked a long line out, 38, nearly 39 metres it was. Had a couple of bites on there, strange bites, really sharp bites, nothing at the end of it. So very strange. Normally
method feeder, banjo feeder, hybrid feeder, whichever you want to use. It's like a self-hooking, you don't really have to strike, but these were really vicious bites. Pick the rod up, nothing there. So couldn't weigh that one up, and that was early on, so I knew there was some fish there, but nothing really materialised. I did end up catching a skimmer off it in the end. Well, it was a hybrid actually. I think it was a hybrid. I'd also baited at 25 metres for my skimmer line, which eventually I did see a bream top. I also got a pellet line that I said I'm going to use like a bomb. I put some pellets down there at 19 metres. But my two lines of attack was going to be long and my skimmer line. I had no idea how it was going to perform. I didn't know whether I'd need to catch carp. I didn't know whether just bream were going to do it. And as it's turned out, if I'd have just targeted bream, that could have been the way to go, and been more patient on it, and might have ended up with more than 13 pounds, because there's some mighty bream in there. You saw the one that I picked up and showed to the camera. It's belty. You don't need many of those to build a weight up. Right at the end, with about an hour to go, I put three feederfuls of 6mm pellets, capped off with micros, which I left for a while and then went on it at the end. I was getting liners there. I had a few skimmers off every line that I had. No carp. Sorry, I did have a carp, and actually I think it was probably a little bit bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was a bream to start with, because when it set off, once it realised it were coming in, it really did set off, and I think I've got video footage of that. It set off, I couldn't hold it, it straightened the hook, it went straight into the trees to the right. Like I say, I was sat quite a lot further back. I'm sure those trees would be behind you on normal pegging days, but they've had that much water there. It's been flooded, as we've all seen on Facebook. So was that a mighty enough fish that I lost that might have given me that extra bit of weight? You never know, do you? You never know, but I'm sure other people have probably lost fish. So I've ended up thoroughly enjoyed the day. I've really enjoyed the day. What a cracking fishery. And I have got to say, I do hope that Phil doesn't lose faith, because that is in its prime. That has got to be one fantastic fishery. So Phil, if you do happen to watch this, please don't give up hope. The place is lovely, and I can't wait to get back when it's in its prime. So Phil, keep your head up, get stuck in. I'm pretty sure you're that kind of guy. Let's see it back to its former glory. So just a little, and thank you for hosting the event down there. And I don't know the guy's name who organised it. I forgot to ask him actually. I did thank him for organising the day. I know he's like Phil's right hand man down there. What a champion job you did that day for us. So thank you very much for organising that day. Much appreciated. I know what it's like organising things, so well done, son. Nice one. Right, we've talked about my match. I did mention that John Arthur was in my section, and I did say he's a mighty fisherman too. He's also a very nice fellow. I had a little talk, and he seems like a nice chap, and it was nice talking to you. So let's get on to the results. Your first qualifier, beating me by £7, and he was highly delighted. I wasn't. With £20 he had. John Arthur, your first qualifier. So what a mighty fisherman you are, like I said earlier. And good luck in the final, sunshine, good luck. Your second qualifier, Dean Barlow. That could have been the guy opposite me, because he was on Spessy Lake on the Burbank of the other side. He was doing those mighty casts. I'm pretty sure it was him. He had £51. So what a mighty fisherman you are, and good luck in the final. And the winner of, and the last qualifier and the winner of the match on the day, John Jones, with a fantastic, he was on Match Lake, end peg, which they all said you need an end peg, a fantastic £159, which is right credit to the fishery as well. So John Jones, what a mighty fisherman you are, and good luck in the final. You was yesterday's mightiest fisherman too, so well done. So that's my first experience of Larford Lakes. I thought I'd come third, but I actually came second in my section. Whether I've come third in my zone, I don't know, because I couldn't find the other sheet of paper. So whether it's second or third, disappointed I didn't qualify. I'm pretty sure if I'd have stuck out for the bream on my skimmer line, I may have just pipped John, but you never know, do you? So it's all ifs and buts. It's decision time. I did say that I did actually stick it out on the margin line, which was just literally an underarm flick, and even though I had a big liner which I had to lift into it, it didn't materialise into anything. So, oh yeah, it's so near, you know, one day it's got to happen, hasn't it? It's got to happen. But I thoroughly enjoyed the day. That's the end of the golden rod for the qualification stage, so good luck to you guys in the final. I hope to see you at some other matches, and I hope to get to know a few more of you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today and the insights to my golden rod experience. I shall be entering it next year. It's a cracking event, and you'll be seeing me on the bank on Tuesday. This is my lunch break, by the way. I'm just renovating a property, so I'm a bit tired as well. I had to be up at 4:30 yesterday. So we shall see you on the bank at Swanlands on Tuesday, and I think we've got quite a few turning up that day, so we'll see if we can catch a few fish for you then. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, it's absolutely free to subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification bell, and you will get you'll get a notification as we upload new videos. So once again, thank you very much, and we shall see you on the bank at Swanlands. See you soon. Ta-da. I've got to do it, Anna. I don't want to do it. GoPro, stop recording. God damn it. Right, see you soon.